My hair has a life of its own. It does what it needs to do.
Are you in a robe?
Yes, it's my
Is,
robe.
is Monty the first naked person on this podcast?
Welcome to this week's episode of GLP Deconstructs. This time it's Monty.
Yeah, Gina, they sent me this robe. They saw the work I was doing on this podcast, and the
Right.
people at what do you call that guy? Who's the racist guy?
Which one?
Yeah.
The white guy.
That doesn't narrow it down.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh,
He
Yep.
sent me this and a hood with holes in it. I don't know what to do with the hood, but the robe is nice.
what's happening, buddy? You okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I just woke.
Were you out last night?
No, I was yes earlier. No, I was up. Nick, you look slim. What's going on? You're wearing a form-fitting outfit here.
Well, remember last week I said I was going to make Spanx golf clothes, so I'm prototyping.
You spanked it up. Oh my
I
God.
spanked it up. Yep.
The ladies' viewership is going to go going through the roof on this.
Well, I don't know.
With your Spanx and my casual laissez-faire attitude, it's something for everybody. It's like a boy band.
I
And
don't even
then
know.
Gina.
I don't know if laissez-faire is the right. I think rolled out of bed is more.
Yeah. The best case scenario, any women that might stumble onto this podcast are like, I can fix those guys. And then they're all over this podcast.
That's part of the boy band allure. There's a boy band who rolled out of the fucking gutter, for sure. He's one of the guys. I'm like, oh, that guy, I can fix him. He's got perfect harmony, though. But man, has he got problems. See, we've already got Gina as a manager. They're like, she needs us.
Monty does have the hair right now that looks like he might have been in a boy band, the way it's all spiked up.
Yeah, let's see.
Yes.
Oh, good thing I got my
No one
There
told
we
him.
go.
No one told him the band broke up 18 years ago.
yeah, sorry guys, I was drinking what do you call it? White Russians.
Alcohol? Oh God.
No, I'm kidding. It just seems like something a boy band guy would drink. 18 years later, I was like, I had too many White Russians, like the Big Lebowski. I think he was in a boy band, or I'm working on a prequel.
So what time did you make it home that you're just rolling out of bed? We're recording this at 2:30 on a Friday.
Oh, Eastern Standard. I don't always roll on Eastern Standard. Listen, this is noon 30 at Mountain Time.
Yeah.
And Pacific.
Which you're not in. You're not in right now.
Yeah.
I live the markets. I'm on everything all the time.
Stop evading the question. Just answer whatever time zone it was, for God's sake.
And tell you this, every racetrack opens at a different time. You try to play the ponies in Japan, you got to get up early, bro. Different animal.
You'd be
Wait a minute.
Late.
Wait a minute. They have different horses in Japan?
Way different horses. They're all Japanese named.
That's what makes them different.
Yeah.
Well, they're still horses, but they're eating sushi probably mostly.
Right. Their names are sashimi and
Yeah, sashimi.
bento box.
Let's go sashimi.
I guess we should say welcome to episode 6 of season 5 of Where's That Bar Cart. I'm one of your hosts, Nick.
Hello.
Alongside me is
I'm Gina.
I am Daryl.
This is Monty.
Monty Time Zone Scott.
So, Scott.
The Zone. We call him the Zone.
I'm in the zone. I'm betting on Mongolian horse races. I lost 4,500 on Mongolian horse races, but I made it back up in Budapest. The world keeps rolling around.
Were you at the corner last night? Is that what it was?
Oh yes, I was.
And then things fell apart. The corner's a
No,
comedy
no.
club in Toronto, and Monty's like, "Oh, buddy, you gotta get in there. You gotta get in there, buddy." And I'm like, "I know what's gonna happen if I get in there. I'm just gonna end up hammered all the time." And Monty just makes me
Sure
think
enough.
this more and more.
Well, I mean, you can't blame it on the club. You can blame it on the boogie. You know what I mean? You come home, you do it to yourself. You know, I did it to myself. I mean, when you're drinking at home alone, you can't be like, oh my God, the club fucked me over on this one. When you're going through, I found my credit card next to the computer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
Oh,
not good because I
which is
don't
why.
Even more
No.
garlands are going to be there.
more garlands. Oh yeah, I
Monty's got
ordered
another.
another garland.
There's another 55-inch TV coming.
In case
I
of the
do-
garland.
I do want to, before we get into it, we're so crappy at promoting on this podcast, but we should say out of the gate, Daryl's album is out. Everyone should go get Daryl's album. I've been listening to it all afternoon. It's fantastic.
Give it up for my main man, Daryl Purvis.
That was a bit much. Hi, how's it going? Nice. Guys, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm not going to lie, my year got off to a pretty bad start. So I appreciate you guys all being here. This is true. My first week of January, this is all true. I got a call from a woman. Very exciting when it's a woman. But for some reason, I answered the phone. I just saw a number come up that I didn't.
Go down to HMV.
Yeah.
Go down to
went.
Music World.
Oh, yeah.
Sam the Record Man.
Yeah.
It's available in all those stores. The Kmart, that's where I used to get all my CDs.
Zellers.
At Kmart. Zellers and
The
Kmart.
Kmart.
We had to go to the next town over to get our CDs and our tapes.
You didn't even have a local Kmart?
No, we had to go to next town over, bud, New
That's a tough
Glasgow.
one.
Yeah, oh boy, but the excitement. Save up all your money to go to the music session at the Kmart.
Oh my God,
Um,
remember like
wow.
those little booths where you'd go in and listen? At like HMV?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Sort of. You grew up in a real city.
I did. Yeah, that's true. Calgary was more bustling than whatever the fuck.
Small
And
town
Gadish,
Nova
yeah, oh
Scotia.
yeah, I would say you got to give it to Calgary on that one, yeah.
What was the name of it wasn't Walmart. Walmers or something? No,
Oh
there's with the W.
yeah.
Walgreens? Or is that American?
No, that's American.
Zellers?
Woolworth?
There's another
Wolco.
Woolworth.
Wolco.
Woolworth.
Wilco.
Woolworth.
Yeah,
Woolworth.
Wilco was one.
There was definitely a Wolco.
Wilco's a band.
Wilco's a
No,
band,
that's
yeah.
Wilco. Wool. Like
Oh,
Woolworths became
Woolco.
Wolco.
Oh, I see.
Wilco,
see.
yeah.
I
I went to the Wilco.
Well,
Yeah.
now I don't know which one.
Phone in
There's-
if anyone knows the answer.
Phone.
Lines are
Phone
I
in.
open.
remember
Yeah.
I don't. This wasn't Wilco, but I remember my might have been collegiate sports. My friend put on a tracksuit and caught the bus, stealing it. He
Yeah.
got away
What?
on the bus like James Bond.
Jeez.
Boy, he stole stuff from the Wolco and got on the bus. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he put on a tracksuit and got the bus out.
Was he naked before that? Did he just show up?
I don't
thought
know.
That would be
I don't
Lot
know what
of-
he put it on
A
over.
lot of white Russians for him the night
a lot of
before.
white Russians.
Mhm.
Yeah. They were starting to form a boy band. That's why he needed the tracksuit. They were all getting them.
No. That is Scarborough. Sober Thieves.
Mm.
It doesn't require any white Russians.
Good name for a band.
Sober
Yeah.
Thieves? Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah.
good one. They'll just rob you. Sober though.
But yeah, go ahead and get Daryl's album or listen to it. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes.
Yay, congrats, Daryl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Gina, you got to hear it. It was a tremendous set.
Mhm.
I don't know what he's done with the album. The set was amazing.
Special guest voice by Monty Time Zone Scott.
Listen, I don't even know what time zone I'm in, but you've got to hear this album. It's fantastic.
All right, let's move on.
I Here's a bit of news just to tie into the whole Bull Moose trip. I'm here doing shows in Ottawa all week. A couple of the Bull Moose boys showed up for the show last night. Colin being one of them. You guys may remember Colin from his brief appearance when we were down in Myrtle Beach that had to be edited out because he said a really inappropriate joke. So this was Colin's first time coming out to a stand-up show, or at least my stand-up show. And he started heckling pretty early on in the show, which
Oh my God.
promised not to do. And then I thought he was heckling again because he yelled out bull moose, but he was calling me out for a bull moose because I took a sip of my drink with my right hand, which is against the rules of bull moose.
But
If
it's okay with the rules of comedy.
Well, that's what I said. It wasn't like they were confused because it was actually stage left, it wasn't my right hand. It was stage left that I took a sip out. That's a joke. It's meant to be. Okay. So yeah, Colin yelled out a couple times during the show, which was lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That seems about right though. A couple times.
Yeah.
He was kind of restrained. Drunkle.
Drunkle. Yeah.
Drunkle. I was trying to remember his nickname.
Yeah.
That's a great
Drunkle.
nickname.
Yeah.
It is a great nickname. Well, he was drinking.
Oh, he was drunkling.
Drunk Uncle is one of my favorite all-time SNL characters.
I'd say it's so good.
So,
I never saw
I didn't
that.
even know that was a character. Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh,
Monty and I are too busy at Woco.
it's Bobby Monahan.
Moynihan? Yeah.
He's so
Those
funny.
I was too busy being a drunk uncle during those years to know
Right.
to see the scenes.
You were like, that's just a regular guy like me. Not doing a character.
That's just a guy. That's just a guy with nieces and nephews. What's the big deal?
You're like, when does the comedy start?
This is a documentary. When?
At what point does SNL come on?
Yeah, I mean this. Yeah, I'm sure this is fun. Face down in the meatballs. That's what it's all about.
Monty, just curious, like when I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but at what time do we estimate the first alcoholic drink is going to be consumed today?
Oh, today? It's good call. Good question. Today's Friday though. In most time zones.
Yeah. These drinks don't count. This
That's
is a Friday
convenient.
drink.
That's convenient.
Right.
Good questions. Good questions all. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm gonna walk down to the off-track betting. In my robe. Because it was one of Vincent the Chin Gravante as a mob boss. He's always wear a robe and he was walk around Manhattan.
Sure.
And he got they didn't prosecute him as much because of his they thought he was nuts, and that was his plan.
Right.
So I'm working on that early. I'm not involved in organized crime, but just a deferred general prosecution. Robe.
Robe boy.
Your Honor, I'm wearing a robe.
Your Honor, I'm nuts. I'm wearing a robe.
You know what that reminds me of? I know this is such an old reference, but you guys might get it. Here we go.
It happened in our early 40s.
It's gonna be something from 4 years ago.
Like before your time, I think. Okay, I've been watching the show MASH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I watched reruns of as a kid with my dad and like loved it. So I recently went back like to the beginning and I've been watching everyone. But that reminds me of, I think his name is Spinner, who keeps trying to get out of the army by dressing like a woman. He's like, I'm crazy.
No, Klinger.
Klinger.
Yeah.
So funny.
That's the man. It's similar, except they're not making me fight the Koreans in this episode of my life.
He just does that on his own. No one's making him fight Koreans.
Yeah. You mean we don't have to fight the Koreans?
Monty just gets in his robe, gets on the subway, goes to Bloor and Christie area, and just starts swinging.
Just smashing bibimbap all over the place.
Yeah.
Just no
Did
time.
I fight some Koreans? Yeah. Was that necessary? Who knows? So you're talking to a man in a robe. I don't know, Your Honor. But then, the thing is, with Your Honor, they're wearing robes too. So it's like, it's a melting of the
Also,
mind.
to bring it back to MASH, Hawkeye and Trapper John used to wear robes all the time.
That's true.
Well, they were in the tents.
Yeah, but they would walk around with their martini glasses wearing robes.
Totally.
They were pretty hammered for surgeons.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was a different time.
You're
Yeah.
fighting the Koreans.
Surgeons and pilots were allowed to drink back then.
Which is so wild to think about.
I guess if you're in a war and you're like, I'm always in surgery, when am I going to drink?
Yeah, there's no schedule. You don't know.
Yeah. People coming in bleeding all the time. I'm like, look, I'm going to drink sometime.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, how about you don't drink much in any one time? And they're like, okay, now, you know what I mean? Now we're talking.
Yeah. And you're like, what do you mean? And then, yeah. And also, like, they have some breaks. So what are you supposed to do with
Sure.
your time? You're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, not drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, if I was important like that in the army, I would threaten to defect all the time. I'd be like, I'll stitch up Koreans if you want. They won't have any problem with my drinking. The Koreans already told me, they said I could drink as much as I want.
Yeah, you know what happened to people who said that? They got shot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
It's not the best strategy. You kind of have to sneak out if you want to do that. It's like, hey guys, I'm gonna go fight for the other team. They just go, okay, well, could you go stand up against that wall first? We want to take your picture. And then you have about 8 guys aiming guns at you.
that's a good point as well, Daryl. Oh, but you have to be important. That's what I mean. The surgeon,
Hmm.
they don't do that
Yeah.
to surgeons. They're like, when
Right. Yeah.
they talk to the surgeons. If you're a ditch digger, they'll be like, nah, get rid of this guy. Because I'll be like, listen, I could dig ditches on them for the Koreans. And then they're like, okay. And then you're standing up against a wall. It's important to have rare skills.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Go
I
golf.
didn't think this podcast could get off the track like this, but it's amazing how we're just off the rails completely.
Yeah.
Gina amazingly interjected MASH. That really, I did not expect that at all.
No,
Ta-da!
no,
Took a magic
'cause
trick.
was Gina born when the
Suicide is
last episode?
painless.
When the last episode came out, was Gina even born?
I doubt it.
No, you
That was
guys
barely
recently
born.
you recently found out that I'm older than you thought. So
Yeah,
little
Gina's
respect.
eternal.
little
Yeah.
respect.
Put some respect on her name. She's watching MASH. I'm like, okay, I will. Yeah.
Mm. I loved that show growing up. That was one of my favorite shows. I loved Hawkeye.
Well, Hawkeye was great. Who was the other guy? Who was the protagonist? The guy who always yelled at them?
Frank Burns or Winchester?
Maybe Winchester. He was not the top.
Was it the fat guy or the skinny guy?
The fat guy, I think.
That was
The skinny old
Winchester.
guy. He was just a nice guy, right?
Yeah, the captain, not the captain, but the guy who's supposed to be in charge, but he has no backbone whatsoever.
Oh, Henry.
Henry.
Is it Henry? Yeah.
Yeah,
Henry Blake.
little guy?
Henry Blake.
Henry Blake.
Oh, that was probably the first time I ever cried at a TV show when he dies.
Damn.
What?
He died. Oh my God!
Oh, sure,
Spoiler
Gina.
alert.
Sorry. Oh my God, no.
Spoiler alert!
Sorry for spoiling that show from 1982.
You're breaking a young girl's heart over here, Daryl. Come on.
You fucking asshole, Daryl.
Could you imagine if we record next week, like same time next week, and Gina shows up disheveled in a robe and she just rolled out of bed because she's so depressed.
You finally
She's been
saw
on
the
a bender.
episode?
She's been on a Monty-sized bender for a week.
Mm.
I'm like, guys, we lost Henry Blake. You're like, we know.
Oh, don't worry about Gina. She's on a bad run of MASH.
Oh, man.
Oh God.
When Radar delivers the news, though, well, Gina, get ready for it. Go search out that episode because it's crazy TV. Well, not
But
crazy.
I'm
It's
watching
just
it from the beginning, so I'm a few seasons. I'm on the second season now.
okay.
How
Henry's
many
still alive.
episodes do they do? 22 episodes?
I don't know.
I
Like a
don't
lot
know.
of episodes? Must be a lot of episodes, right?
It is a lot of episodes.
Are they half hours?
Monty's talking about this while mixing himself a drink.
Welcome,
Monty just starting to pour, and I'm like, classic Monty.
welcome to Where's That MASH cart?
Suicide is painless.
Yeah.
This one's for Drunkle.
Why? So you just decided to start watching MASH?
Yeah, I love watching. I mean, I like watching classic sitcoms. So I know I rarely reference old things, but I do love old shit.
That would be wild to watch a whole to watch all of MASH because it's such a different
Beginning,
era.
Yeah. Well, it gives you like perspective on the industry, perspective on society at the time. Like it was so progressive, but as you watch it, like the women are treated like objects and all of that. But if you put your brain back in time, you're like, wow, like a man dressing as a woman. They're standing up for people of different minorities. They're doing the best they can given the time. So I always think it's good for perspective to watch those old shows.
They're also providing role models for alcoholics and future alcoholics.
Yeah.
So
Sure are.
Mhm.
They're not
yeah, and they're
perfect.
like, listen, we got to kill these Koreans, but we don't have to be assholes about it. And
Yeah.
No, because there are episodes where they would treat Koreans. If Koreans came in, they would treat them.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm kind of dealing with maybe a identity theft thing right
Okay.
now as we do this. So
Go do your thing.
this episode has more twists and turns than this is like. Is this directed by Shyamalan?
Saying from the guy who showed up late, disheveled, rolling out of bed.
Yeah, that's regular. Gina's watching MASH. We got Daryl's getting identity thefted. What's going on?
In real time?
I don't know what's happening.
Nick's wearing form-fitting shirts. We got it. We got everything going on in here.
Gina's watching shows from she calls old that are from our teenage years.
Yeah.
MASH is legitimately old.
No,
I think it was. I voted for Joe Clark when MASH was on, for Christ's sake.
I'm 100% sure you did not vote for Joe Clark.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. That son of a bitch. I yelled at Joe Clark and my dad got angry at me because I wasn't allowed to speak badly about men because I was too young.
What?
I said Joe Clark's an idiot. And dad was like, he was the goddamn prime minister. What have you done? And I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm
Show
only
the
7.
adults respect.
I'm only 7.
Oh my God,
boy.
that MASH came out the year I was born.
Wow, really?
A man?
Wow.
Yeah.
When was that? 1983?
2011.
We did want to talk about that crazy video that's been, I guess, blowing up of is it a pro golfer?
Yes.
Pro golfer just filming herself in England.
a
Do you know more about this,
Golf
Gina?
coach. She's a golf coach.
Right.
Like she's online. I don't know if was part of like the tour or anything, or
Okay.
what her background in golf is, but she's a golf coach and does all these like videos about fixing your swing and really helpful stuff. And it just this one video that she posted, she's swinging at the range and this guy just stops her to correct her swing, and he's like, I've been golfing 20 years.
20, that was my favorite. 20 years.
Same. Like, you can golf for 45 years and still be
Right.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
What you're doing there, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be right through, swing, follow through. Not you're doing too slow on the way up and then back.
Okay, I'm going through a swing change at the minute, so everything I'm.
No, what you're doing there is you coming back too slow. You know,
So, I mean, I'm going through a swing change at the minute, so with that, I'm just making everything
Just hit one.
ready.
Just hit one sec.
Okay.
See how much better that was.
Yeah, thank you. I don't think that was, yeah. No, I'm actually going to do a swing change at the minute, so everything's slow in order to get, I don't know whether you watch golf, the best players in the world when they are making a practice swing or they're going through a change.
What I'm saying is, I've been playing golf for 20 years, so you just need to follow through. See how much better that one was then. Keep doing that anyway, okay?
Thanks for your
No
advice.
worries.
She took it with such like as many women do, you know, you're used to that on some level, especially on the golf course. And she just was like, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just working on, I think he said your backswing is too slow.
Yeah.
She's like, right, it's something I'm actually deconstructing my swing. I'm something I'm working on.
Yeah.
And then she just like lines up the ball, hits it beautifully. I don't even know what made him stop to correct her first swing, because
Right.
it's
Yeah.
like she's
Because
so
the first
good.
shot was right down the middle
It
too.
was amazing,
Like it
yeah.
was, yeah. Like
Well,
I
that's what makes the worst part of the video the worst part, is that she hits basically the exact same shot and he takes credit for it.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was the fucking. He's
Yeah.
like, "See, I told you."
yeah.
And it's
He's
just
like,
like,
there you
oh,
go, keep hitting
God.
like that. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so cringe. And at any point, she could have been like, "Yo, I'm a golf coach."
Yeah.
Like, and it would have shut him up. But I think it's really interesting that she didn't, and I get why. I'd say it's because you don't even want to waste your breath explaining, like, why even,
Yeah.
why justify your right to be there.
Yeah.
Like that just does, it's like those guys at the golf show calling my friend, like being like, is she a pro? It's like, no,
Right,
she
right.
just hits well. Like, why can't women just hit well sometimes and it be okay?
Whenever she would stop herself, like she would say that British thing where she'd go like the ERM. She'd go
Yeah.
You could tell that was her way of like stopping herself from just unloading on this guy or calling him a fucking asshole or calling him out. She
well,
just
I'll
kept
say
saying,
this though, her father, a man, taught her good manners. So
yes,
that was
I would
something we
say
should.
there's that.
She should listen to this guy maybe, because it's happening before in her life.
Well, is that should she have just said, "Why don't you
No.
fuck off"? No.
No, I mean, how do you handle it? What's
I guess
gonna
this is
then?
worse.
Like, I don't know anything about guys. I don't know anything about women.
Sure.
I just know what women post on dating apps and seeing how guys escalate things so quick. Would you really want to tell a guy to, fuck off when
I guess
who
not.
knows how he's going to escalate things?
Yeah.
No, you could have told him that she's not equipped to deal with the mentally ill, or something like that. I'm like,
You know what?
I
I'll
don't
say
deal
this:
with
if she had been
mentally
wearing a robe, no one's approaching her.
No, I was gonna say that. I watched that independently of this podcast somewhere. I saw it, and it is crazy. Although a lot of that conversation was ass related. She is wearing some crazy ass pants, and some guy was like, "I got to talk to this girl about her swing." You know what I mean? Like if she was,
That was his in. That was definitely
Yeah.
his in.
yeah,
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
That-
It's like, it is about him probably approaching her and just wanting to say something.
Yeah. But you
Yeah,
could have said,
yeah.
your swing's fantastic. And she said, I'm still actually trying to recreate it. And he'd be like,
Yeah.
wow, you're doing great. You're doing
Yeah.
great.
Much
Yeah,
better
that would be a
for
way better way to go, Daryl. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lesson to the guys out there. Just say, hey, that's
Yeah.
you're doing a really good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's true. I know, like, it's tough for guys out there. Like, not everyone can read a woman's mind. And I know there's been a big shift in society and
Wait,
men
are
being
there
driven.
people who can read minds?
I kind of can. I'm a little psychic.
Psychic? Is it the right ending of the word?
Crazy.
Well, a
No,
lot of guys could read minds because they're like, this girl really likes me, and
they can read minds, they're just not accurate.
yeah, 2% of the time they're right every time.
I can read Gina's mind right now. She's like,
Yeah.
would these guys shut the fuck up so I can make my point?
Please, Gina, continue. Good point.
very good, Daryl. You are my. No, I was just gonna say, like, I do hate the pile-on effect with the internet, and I almost hated to post it, but it's like it truly happens so much on the golf course that
Yeah.
you could be any woman at any skill level, and I think if a guy wants to talk to her, whatever the intention is, right? It could be a range of different intentions, but like just resisting the urge to make it about you must not know what you're doing. Resisting that urge for that to be the thing that you say, and I know that's it's like people trying to be helpful, I think, and they're just really socially awkward. But women are so sick of the common denominator in those interactions being
Right.
that we somehow don't belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you think, Gina? I've never asked you this, but what do you think of Paige Sporanic?
Oh yeah, I respect her a lot. I mean, it's not my approach, like in life, to be so like about the aesthetic, about how you look, but the fact that she is a really good golfer.
Yeah.
And she does have great perspective on the golf industry. Like, she is delivering real information amongst the, like, also I have, like, you know, breast implants, long blonde hair, and I fit a certain aesthetic. So I think she's I think it would bother me if it was actually it wouldn't. I don't really judge women who do that. That doesn't bother me at
Okay.
all. I
Gotcha.
I just think it's really powerful when a woman pairs okay, fine, I'm going to fit into this aesthetic. I'm going to give people what they want and sell myself, but I'm actually delivering like solid, well-researched information. I like that pairing.
Oh, cool. Interesting.
Mhm. What do you guys think
I
about
like I like it too.
To be honest, I really don't know much about her. Then this is true. I know, like, I've seen her. Obviously, I'm not against looking at pictures. But I just think men are idiots.
Yeah.
And if you can make enough money to live the rest of your life without ever having to worry about money because men are idiots,
Yes.
then go do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
She is using it to her advantage. At the end of the day, I don't see her as like a victim of it. You know
No,
what I
she's
mean?
not a victim in any way,
No,
shape, or form.
I
She's in
was
control.
I was more wondering if it, like, that's why I asked Gina if, like, based on the previous conversation, if it makes it worse for women. But it doesn't sound like, from your perspective, someone using their physical attributes, you know, to make golf sexy is like a net gain for women in golf, or not.
Well,
Right. Yeah. So go ahead, Daryl.
No, I was just gonna say, well, it would definitely be a gain, right? Because at the end of the day, look, when I grew up, there were the two best female junior golfers in Nova Scotia were both, I don't know the words, as a teenage boy, va 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 boom. You know what I mean?
Oh, Daryl, tone it down. This is a family-friendly podcast.
Well,
Daryl,
I was talking about people who were teenagers at the
I
time.
see.
But the thing is, they're also very good.
Right.
So I think at some point when you combine it, it's just like, okay, well then maybe you respect every other woman just because, you know, your role models are good golfers. How about
Sure.
that?
Yeah.
I mean, I would never go up to a woman on a golf course and say, "Oh, let me help fix your swing."
No.
And I would say just like, "Let me help fix your swing." That's how I would say it.
Hey,
But it's
buddy.
stupid. I
That
mean,
boom that I like.
but it's the
But,
same
yeah.
as saying, "What's the good-looking Australian guy?" Why am I blanking on his name?
Adam Scott.
Well, yeah, it'd be like saying, is Adam Scott doing anything for men's golf because he's so goddamn good looking? I mean, you
No,
would never
but
even question that.
but if Adam Scott was, if he was dressed in like
Not a
tank
professional
top with
player.
like muscles flexing and was like showing off his abs and like really playing up his physical physique, that's the comparison I'm drawing. Like, would it be different?
Yeah, like if one of the Helmsworth came along, another one, but he's only he golfs at 82. but he's wearing like shirts like Nick. He's fired up, and he's coming out there, and the ladies are like, "Listen, I just like watching this guy play. I don't give a goddamn." He's like, he's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, if women are now going up and goosing every other golfer on the golf course, or whistling in your backswing, "Hey, nice ass," which I don't think.
I'm just trying to play golf over here.
And if a woman sounds like that, "Nice ass," I think that's that's another issue. But
Listen,
people are people. I mean, you can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what we're arguing here. She's a good golfer. Let her golf.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I try to make women feel like they're part of my crew, because if I see them hit a bad shot, I come over, I walk right over to the other foursome and be like, "Listen, you'd think you could drown in that lake, but it's more shallow than you think."
And they call the marshal over and say, "Why is this man in a robe talking to me?"
It's this robed man come out of the bushes to give me suicide tips, and I'm just saying, ladies, I like to play golf
Fixing
too.
himself a drink
out of their bag. I'm like, anyway, ladies, if you'll excuse me.
Could you imagine? Monty just goes into their bag, makes himself a drink.
You think you can kill yourself in that lake, but you can't, and you can't drown in sand. So, your call, ladies. Anyway,
I think like there's a miscommunication of when, like, even with Paige Spiranac, like, she's not doing it. Like, okay, so say a woman does show up with like a really tight skirt, a low cut shirt, super long hair, an aesthetic that is like eye catching. Like, it's not for you. Like, I think this is the other thing. It's like, I'm not saying that men don't or women don't ever dress for men, but like, if you just happen to look good in what you're wearing and your style is a certain way because you like to dress that way, it's like that you need to separate that from this is she is trying to sell sex to me personally, and I have the right to talk to her, and I have the right to treat her a certain way, and she is now to be objectified by me. Like, those are very two different things. So I don't think like the aesthetic of Paige Spiranac is like doing a bad thing for women everywhere, because women should be able to dress however they want.
Sure. Yeah. Makes sense. And Monty does dress however he wants.
And he does.
Well, yeah, I have not understood again, the golf world is strange.
Yeah.
I was wearing Jamaican mesh at one course, and they told me it's not called for. I'm like, come on.
You know what?
hot
I
out.
just thought about you wearing a robe on a golf course, Monty, and I was thinking about how the pockets would be so great for carrying balls.
You're right. I can carry 8 balls in this. Oh, it's actually, you're right. It's very functional, Gina. You're a genius. The sleeve. Maybe I'll cut the sleeves off. I'll go robeless, sleeveless.
I mean, you could say that robe has a collar.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Right.
What are we talking about? And all the animals want to be near me. Guys want to be with me. Guys want to be like me. Animals want to be with me.
Ransacking women's golf bags for booze.
Giving advice, suicide advice. Listen, ladies, you think you can kill yourself with that cart? Don't fool yourself. Anyway, I just try to give you some tips. Later.
I picture him twirling a golf club as he's walking away, drinking out of a martini glass.
Yeah. 100%.
That was a period of time I was drinking dirty martinis, and they called me the Scarborough James Bond. I was twirling a golf club, and they were way too dirty though. One time.
Like mud.
Yeah. Well, when you get them out of the back of a golf bag, it's only be so clean.
You're only pouring 2 shots of gin into a glass of olive juice. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That is a lot of olive juice.
Hmm.
Did
Costco.
we? Sure. Did we cover it all?
I don't know, Gina. Did we cover it good enough?
Never. Can never be covered good enough. Um, yeah, I thought it was great. Thanks for listening to me rant.
No, of course.
What was that?
I feel like we did most of it.
Yeah,
You
you
were
did.
kind of cut off over and over again.
Yeah.
Was I cutting Gina off? I'm sorry, Gina.
Oh, we all were. We're terrible.
I think it was mostly Daryl.
You
Yeah.
guys were mansplaining. You were mansplaining the clip to me.
Well, I mean, Gina shows up in that sexy Adidas flower shirt.
Shirt. I know. Yo, there's an airplane on this shirt. Look at this airplane.
Why is there an airplane? Just the one. What is that about?
There's just a random airplane.
That's cool.
Do you know how cool I think I look in this shirt because of that fucking one airplane? I love it. I'm obsessed with that stupid airplane.
No, you're right.
It's
That's some
nice,
some whimsy they threw in there.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
nice that you think you look cool.
In my head, this is a drunk pilot just flying through a sky of flowers.
A plane
You
full of drunk surgeons in the back on his way to Korea. That could be the one that Henry Blake got shot down in.
He gets shot down.
Oh dear God, Gina, how do you not know this?
Gina's in the infancy. You know what? You know what? I want to tell the listeners I'm gonna start Barney Miller in like a couple of minutes, and we're gonna run down some old sitcoms. How you like that? You guys, a little teaser for Alice coming up. Suicide is painless.
You guys want to talk about Benson?
Don't get me started with Benson.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Well,
Sitcoms from the same period, basically.
Tune in next week.
I mean, Monty knows I did famously watch every episode of the Rockford Files. Not quite a sitcom,
Oh,
but
that was famously because it was at work.
yeah.
I've never seen a man at work waste more time than watching the entirety of the Rockford Files.
122 episodes.
That is tremendous. Those are our episodes. I
was
can't
getting
believe
paid slightly more than minimum wage.
I can't believe James Garner had enough time to make that shit. let alone Daryl watching it at work. It was incredible.
Good show though.
I think we did it. That's episode 6, season 5. How are we feeling? Gina, you okay?
I'm great. Never been better.
You're gonna go watch that episode of MASH so we can talk about what happens after that.
What season do you think it is?
Oh, I don't know. Ooh.
Oh, don't have her jump ahead. She's in the zone.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I don't want to know. I'm just gonna
Maybe
flow with it.
we're making the whole thing up.
Yeah, maybe you
That
are.
could be. Yeah.
I
I'm
might have
gonna
made up
go-
the whole 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was there or not.
Daryl, I'm gonna go for a walk in the sun and listen to your album.
Oh,
Great
that's
idea.
awfully nice
That's a
of
great
you.
idea.
Really great idea.
Thank you.
We recommend that.
Enjoy
to
the
everyone.
sun. It's fair. I went to get the car washed today and I just sat there waiting in line and it was so
Oh.
nice. Window open. It was beautiful
Oh.
out.
Damn.
So you were in your car. You weren't even in the.
No, but oh my God. I was like, I'm gonna go get the car washed at 10 in the morning or whatever, thinking, no, there'll be nobody there. Holy cow, what a mistake.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I was 8th in line, and then at one point I was still 5th in line, and there were like 7 cars behind me. I was like, this is insanity.
Jesus.
We should be making money washing cars today.
The car wash over by my house there?
Can you imagine Monty just in his robe washing cars?
Yeah. I really
Oh.
see it.
I would use the rope
Sponge
to
in
full
one
effect.
hand.
Yeah. To dry the car off, I would just throw myself under the hood.
he's changing robes with every car.
Monty be on the sidewalk facing traffic with a sponge washing himself down.
Give the people what they want, Daryl.
Martini glass in the other hand.
This drunken imbecile is destroying cars. I'll turn up the MC Hammer too.
Uh, Gina, MC Hammer was a rapper back in the day.
Oh. I saw MC Hammer live in Cowboys, which is a club in Calgary.
Wow.
Mhm.
He had the pants on and everything.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Was it the
Was that-
Please Hammer Don't Hurt Them tour?
No, that would have been probably when he was crashed. His life had crashed, and he was
Yeah, probably.
ran out of money
Yeah.
building his house, and
Yeah.
he desperately he's playing Cowboys for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cowboys was not. It's not a real big venue, right? It was. I know Cowboys. I've been there.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
during Stampede, so it was like a huge
Hmm.
event. But yeah, it was probably 2009.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, so you're using your older sister's ID?
She made it in. She made it in just by talking some mash to the bouncer.
That was the
Like,
dirtiest
Hello,
look.
my bouncer friend. I was watching MASH earlier today.
That was I encourage people to go on YouTube and just rewind about 12 seconds ago. That was the dirtiest look I've ever seen Gina give someone.
What did she give?
Really?
What, to me?
Yeah. She sneered at you for about 0.5 seconds and then
For
moved on.
using your older sister's ID?
Yeah. She
You
just go back
son
and
of a
look
bitch.
at the videotape. It is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, she had enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did I do
She's-
it? I'm so curious.
You
And
just-
the
the
question is
smile just-
why?
I don't know. It was something about using her sister's ID that really rubbed her
Yeah,
the
she's
wrong
like,
way.
enough of this.
Does she
She's
not
been
have
working
an older,
on.
Does Gina have an older sister? I can't remember.
I do.
Yeah, she's
And I have
middle.
you. I'm in the middle.
She's been mirroring Houlihan's dirty looks. And she's been working on it.
That's right. It's like
Some
Frank.
MASH reference, everybody.
Oh, Frank.
Oh, when she dies, Gina, that's a funny
Oh,
death.
boy.
That's the
What?
funniest death.
Oh, dear.
Off, honestly. Don't
Okay,
even.
we've pissed off Gina enough. Sorry, Gina. I'm
You
sorry.
know what I would have done if I was a MASH creator is that every beloved character, I would just have them killed by stepping on a landmine, just occasionally. One after another, and be like, you know what, we should stop planting these things, guys. That was the point of the show.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that would actually be wild if like it had nothing to do with the story itself. It's just like they were just picked off by landmines throughout. Oh, it
Landmines.
is crazy. Like it is a funny show, but it is pretty serious. Like most of the themes are really deadly serious.
Mm-hmm.
I
Most
find
of the
that
stuff they made in the 70s was actually very poignant.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
their sitcoms, like even if you look at All in the Family or
Yeah.
Archie Bunker. Or,
Yeah.
sorry, not what do you call it? Barney Miller. Like they were like serious shows, but although Barney Miller made me want to not be in law enforcement, that's for sure. It seemed very boring.
What about
Many of the
Soap?
shows were
Remember
boring.
Soap? They actually had a gay character in the 70s.
Oh,
How about
yeah,
that?
that's
That's
right.
insane.
Oh
Was
wow.
that Billy Crystal? I
Billy
love
Crystal.
Soap. Yeah. Soap was amazing.
Yeah.
Soap? I never watched Soap.
I don't think I ever saw it either. I knew of it.
So funny. It's basically a parody of a soap opera.
Oh, that's
okay.
cool. That's fun.
With Billy Crystal was in it, and many big. One of the main actress died recently
Oh,
of
remember
old
Maude
age, not
too?
a landmine.
Didn't Maude
What?
get an abortion, or she just considered getting an abortion? That's crazy talk in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
All those sitcoms, yeah.
Mhm. The 70s didn't play games. It was like the 60s, but they were all on PCP.
It's actually, Three's Company, now that I think of it. Like Jack had to pretend to be gay to
Mhm.
justify living with two women.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Right.
That is wild. It says a lot about housing prices. See, when you question it now, they're like, listen, I don't know if you're banging them, you're not banging them.
Sure.
All I'm saying is we got to make rent.
Bang somebody, for God's sakes.
You might as well. Somebody better bang somebody. What the hell are we even doing?
Why are the women even there otherwise? What is
Wow,
They're
what a
just trying to-
sexist thing to say. Did you hear what you
Jesus.
just said about women?
Wow.
Yeah. What are these women just trying to live in a house?
I can't believe she said that.
Just trying to fit in with you guys. How
Whoa,
weird.
wait a minute. I don't think that's fitting in. I think
Like,
how do
come
we give
on.
what's my dirty look so I can give it to Gina?
Yeah,
That's pretty.
that's good.
That's mean mugging.
Yeah.
Buddy, your next album should be called Mean Muggin'. Here's my picture.
All right. Well,
That's
thanks
fun.
everyone. Thanks for
Thank you,
watching. Thanks for
everybody.
listening.
We should just keep not letting Nick go. Just keep
It's like, well, that's it.
Let's talk more about 70s sitcoms.
Yeah.
Let's unpack Cheers.
We should have a podcast where we just every episode we just talk about each MASH episode.
Yeah, we should.
The MASH report.
The world's been
Yeah.
clamoring for that
Yeah.
since 1978.
How sad would it be about how much more popular that podcast would be than this one?
Oh, that
It
would
would get
take off in a
so-
second. Are you
It
kidding
Oh
me?
my
probably
God.
would be.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because
Talking
back
about-
then they didn't have podcasts about MASH.
exactly.
Nobody had a chance to talk about MASH.
No.
No, they couldn't
No.
even talk to each other.
All right.
No.
Well, this is our last episode for Where's That Bar
right.
Card? Guys, tune in next week for Where's That Dirty Martini, our MASH our MASH podcast.
Get working on
Yeah,
that logo,
it's a
Daryl.
symposium.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh my god, the episode where Radar's gunned down is gonna be so hard to talk about.
They're all. You keep going. I'm not gonna listen to your album if you keep.
You're getting off the playlist, Daryl.
Gina's gonna listen to everything on Spotify but Daryl's album.
Yeah.
She's gonna
No.
go for the longest
no.
walk. Yeah.
Gene, I could safely say every one of those characters I've talked about probably makes it to the end.
Hmm.
Well,
I don't know if
Houlihan stepped on a landmine and then landed on another landmine and that killed her. But otherwise, otherwise they're all good.
I don't trust any of you.
I
You
know.
should. We're very
I
trustworthy.
understand.
Yeah,
We're very
Nick's like,
trustworthy.
I trust Nick.
Listen, always trust hot lips.
That's what we call Nick. Hot lips.
No, that could be the podcast. Hot Lips. That'd be funny.
Yeah. That would be just a pair of lips would be our logo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To me, everyone loves hot lips.
Hot
Mhm.
Lips. And then everyone would think it's like about sex, but really it's just MASH.
No. Never even bring up lips or sex. They're like, what is even going on? They just talk about MASH. This is a MASH. This is a MASH podcast.
When are they gonna get to the lips?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
came for the lips, but I listened for the MASH.
I want to just keep going because I can see Nick trying to back
Nick is
away.
He was trying to press the button. Let me out. Let me out.
I can only stay in this skinny shirt for so long. I gotta let it out.
You know what the funny thing is, Nick? You took a drink of water earlier, and
Yeah.
because I was in Ottawa. Nick's in Ottawa right now, and I was in Ottawa last week. I was like, "Oh, hey, that's the glass I used last week."
Good thing there's about
Really?
there's about a dozen of these, but yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I was
well,
wondering-
the one right up front would have been the one I used.
Oh, that's true. I was hoping you would have left something to
Oh,
As a
there's two
reminder.
slices of cheese at the very top of the fridge. Those are
wonderful.
mine.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's
I'll make
fresh
sure-
cheese. Eat that before it goes bad.
Will do. I can't wait.
I left some angel dust in one of the drawers. You find it.
Monty hasn't been here in months.
It
I
may
left
still
the
be there. We
landmine.
don't know.
What's a landmine? Don't put your lips on that landmine. We don't want to blow those hot lips away.
We lost the hot lips.
All right, well, everybody join us for Hot Lips next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 I have another topic I want to discuss.
Excuse me a second. Yeah.
Reaching towards the lead.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
God bless you all.
See ya.
Tradesman's entrance. Now, you know, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side. Only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's strongly uphill, it's really